Hello everyone and welcome to a new vlog. So today I am doing something a little bit different. This isn't really a night routine per se, but it is kind of like a spend the evening with me because I've been procrastinating and just sitting on the couch all day long and I have a lot to do, sort of thing. So I had a really big to-do list for the day, and essentially I have honestly gotten to like two of the things on that to-do list. So that's obviously not ideal. And I would like to try and kind of redeem myself a little bit this evening. Obviously, I'm going to have to kind of like take a second look at my to-do list and make new plans, but I think I can still get quite a bit done. So it's 6 right now, and my goal is to kind of be like winding down, getting ready for bed by 8. So that gives me a couple of hours to do everything that I need to do. Let's say 8:30 probably, like 8:39. So we'll just say I have a couple of hours to get things done, and I feel like I can still probably make like a decent dent in some of the things that I had to do today. So fingers crossed. So let's kind of think about, what do I need to do? One thing that needs to be done is cleaning the kitchen. I've already had dinner. I made myself this like autumn harvest salad. I found a recipe for it, but then I kind of just ended up doing whatever and using it as just like a little bit of inspiration. So I still have everything out from dinner, and the dishwasher is running right now, so that will need to be emptied and then refilled. I need to tidy up the entryway just a little bit. It's not too bad. I need to empty my basket of things that need to go upstairs, so I need to actually bring those things upstairs. But in addition to that, I need to bring things downstairs. I have been working really hard on tidying up like rooms that I have put off for a very long time. And because of that, I actually have just a ton of stuff in the hallway that hasn't quite gotten like to where it's supposed to be. So it's just kind of all those little odds and ends and last minute bits that I still need to take care of. So I think I should be able to do that. And then just kind of some other things around the house that need to be just kind of like put away and put to where they belong. It really shouldn't be too bad. I'm not anticipating that it's going to take me too long, but I also have to shoot some content. Now, normally I would try and do that in the daylight, but that ship has already kind of sailed, so we're just gonna roll with me doing it whenever, which is, it is what it is. So I'm going to try and do that because I do like have on makeup, and I did shower this morning and like get my hair ready with the intent of shooting this content. But then I had a doctor's appointment this morning and I just wasn't feeling it. Like after that, I just did not want to do anything. I don't really know why. I think maybe because I have been like doing so much the past few days, but we need to turn that around because I am leaving in a couple of days for an entire month, and I really want the house to be in like tip-top shape when I'm leaving. So I think we can do that. I think that my step one is going to be, I'm going to go upstairs, but I'm going to multitask while I'm doing that because I'm going to bring my basket here. Let me grab it. This basket of things that need to go upstairs to where they belong. So when I go upstairs, I will bring this up and I will kind of walk around to each room and put the things in that room, and then before I like bring the other things that are supposed to go downstairs, I will go through all the rooms upstairs and like actually put away the things that I'm taking out of this basket. This is something that I started doing in the summer. Like this basket just lives in the corner of my living room, but the intent of it is that it is solely for things that I'm using, but they don't belong here. Like they don't belong in this main living area. They go upstairs. So it is something that I try to empty every day or every other day, depending on how many things I have used. And I usually am actually pretty good about it. It just, I don't know. I think because I've been cleaning other things, I haven't quite gotten to it, but we're going to change that. And we are going to start off by bringing this upstairs. So now I am putting all the stuff away. It might, like, I don't know if this is a weird system, but it's definitely what works for me. Now, some days, honestly, the bare minimum that I do is just emptying the basket, and I don't actually put the things away on that same day. But that's fine because at least like the clutter is kind of consolidated. So I find this is the easiest way, honestly. But this is kind of the first time that I'm working out of like a pretty clean house in a really long time. This is the first time that I'm trying this system out with a like base clean house. So far it's working. But like little things like this is all these clips and hair things, they end up all over the place, all over the house. So I try and have like a little catcher for all of them. I'd like to get kind of like a cuter trinket tray for the bathroom because that's definitely a main place where they gather, but this works for now. It's just kind of like an easy way. Everything is in one spot and I can put it away super quickly. Like I find that this method of tidying for me, the whole process of tidying ends up taking like at maximum 20 minutes. And that's like kind of worst case scenario because everything is already consolidated. So it's not like I have to like grab everything, make a million trips up and down stairs because everything is already in a portable format. So it makes it that much easier. And before I would just have everything would be like stacked on the stairs and eventually you would not even be able to see the stairs, but I still wouldn't have put everything away yet. I still would just like walk past it all the time. I would have it on the stairs with the intention of, oh, I'm going to like grab something every time I go upstairs, but realistically, I never actually did that. Like I do try to kind of follow the rule of, not rule, but the guideline of never leave a room empty-handed. But when I'm going like up and down stairs, usually I already have stuff in my hands, so I'm not really able to grab something else. But with this method, I can like specifically go with the tidying mindset because I know that these are things that I'm putting away. So these two things actually go in the bathroom, but that's everything in here put away. And it took me like 2 seconds, and that was with talking and setting up a camera. I don't know about you guys, but my bathroom like always seems to be cluttered no matter what I do. Whenever I'm like getting ready, for some reason, I just don't put things away, even though it's like literally right here. Like it's not far at all, but we're managing, and this system definitely works for the bathroom as well. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. I actually totally forgot that I did move the curlers and stuff to the bedroom, so I'm gonna have to bring these back. Also, these are in here. I have no idea why. Don't know how they got here. I'm assuming my boyfriend was doing something, who knows what, but I'll bring these downstairs too. Speaking of struggles, my office always just ends up being, there's always a lot. There's books that are new that have come in that I need to find a home for. There's just like a lot of things going on in here. I have my closet in here, so I always have things to hang. And I also have this basket here, which I keep in the bedroom. And this is for clothes that like aren't dirty, but I just was too lazy to actually put them away, but I can like rewear them. So a lot of them are from this room and I will put them away now. For this room, because there's a lot happening and like a lot of different things that I'm working with, I try to kind of go by category, if you will. So I'll start off with the clothes and then I will kind of move on to books, and then I will move on to like, I can just sit here and take care of the rest of the desk things. I actually don't have too much for my desk today, which is good. I do have a few things though that I haven't really like found a home for yet, which is less good because I like the idea of this time is just kind of a quick cleanup. So I don't really want to take this time to find a home for those things. I'm probably just going to make a little stack of them in my closet and take care of them after. I just don't have the time or the energy to try and find a home for them right now. But I do also know that like they will be going in my closet. Like my old laptop, I'm going to put in my closet. I have a card that my mom got me for my birthday. How cute. So I'm gonna keep this because I love it, and that will go in the closet a picture of my sisters and I. That's gonna go in my little memento box in the closet. The rest of the things are like little sticky notes that go in my drawer and just bigger electronics that I haven't quite found a home for since reorganizing my desk, but it's gonna be easy enough. Like, there's only one logical spot for these things, so that makes it easy. That was a lot of going up and down the stairs. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it always like wins me, which I think says a lot about my cardio. But anyways, that's besides the point. So we have moved everything downstairs. We have cleaned upstairs, emptied the basket down here. Now, the couple of things that I have left to do, like cleaning wise, are obviously the kitchen. The kitchen is in a state, it's disgusting. Like, it's so bad. It's always like this when I make dinner, but the dishwasher, like both drawers are full because we have a 2-drawer dishwasher, which is such a lifesaver. But whenever I can't like put dishes in the dishwasher as I'm going, it just ends up being so messy after, honestly. And then I also need to tidy off the dining room table next to me, but I kind of want to take a little bit of a breather to like stop sweating so then I can do that content shoot that I need to do today. So I think what's going to happen now is I'm going to sit down and kind of look at all the things that I originally had planned for today and rework my plan and see what I'm actually able to do / what I want to do, and like reschedule things. So I think that will be a good solution because I can still be productive, but I can also kind of take a breather. I don't know why I sat down. That was a major mistake. I did realize, so I looked at like my phone to see how long cleaning upstairs took me, and it did actually only take me half an hour to do that. And I would say that was more of a tidy than I normally do because it had been a while since I had emptied that basket. So half an hour every night is definitely like something I can do easily for like a bad clean. I think that what's gonna happen, I'm not gonna shoot the content, okay? I'm just not gonna do it. I'm trying to be realistic. What's going to happen is I'm going to have to put on makeup again tomorrow, which is fine. It is what it is. And I'm going to do that tomorrow. So my plans for the rest of the night is I'm going to sit here, I'm going to rework my plan for the rest of the week, and I'm going to clean the kitchen. I definitely want to clean the kitchen before I go to bed because like I'm trying to think of it as, okay, it is a kindness to future me. When I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to be so grateful to myself for actually like cleaning that up. So the dishwasher just finished. I'm going to let it cool off a bit because it's going to be very hot right now. But after that, I can get that emptied, refilled, get all the food like in the fridge and everything, and it's gonna be good. I know it's nasty that like I wait to put the food in the fridge, but you know what? We do what we can, okay? What I need to not do is start playing Pokemon, but like my Switch is right in front of me and it's really tempting. But I'm going to put it on the charger and grab my iPad instead to do some planning. That's a good decision. That's very responsible of me. This hair keeps falling in my face. Now 8:30 and the kitchen's clean, which is exciting. Dining room and living room / entryway is kind of a different story. They are not quite clean yet, but I am ready to call it a night. I was kind of just sitting on the couch for a while, not really doing anything, and I was just, I don't know, I was feeling drained, and since I'm going back to work tomorrow, I want to make sure that I like have my full energy and everything. Dogs and the cat are playing, please just ignore that. So I'm going to go upstairs and wash my face and get ready for bed. I am gonna be honest, I really was just not feeling like washing my face or anything today, but I'm still doing it, so that's what counts. I have been having such a hard time like sticking with my routines and everything since the couple of times I've been sick recently. I just have not wanted to do it. But I am wearing makeup, so like I especially know that I should do it. I try not to use cotton pads too much, but for taking off like my eye makeup and everything, I feel like there's not really an alternative solution that I've found that I like. I don't know if I should be looking at the camera, at the viewfinder, or at the mirror. I'm just gonna look at the mirror, I guess, but that's definitely not where I was looking earlier. Whatever. I feel like as far as saving the day goes, I did a fairly good job. I don't know what it was today, but I was just having such a hard time getting motivated. I felt really, really drained and just like I didn't want to do any of it, which obviously is not exactly ideal, you know? Like when I have so many things that I'm trying to do, for one, and for two, when I have like a limited time period, since I'm going to be leaving for a month soon, I can't really like have a day where I'm just kind of sitting and not doing anything. And that's why I did kind of like try to save the day, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. I know that there's still things that I'm needing to do that I just kind of was being a little bit lazy about, but I can do them tomorrow. And like the thing is, I've said that so many times now that I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and it's kind of this frustrating cycle where like I forgot to take off my mascara. I know what I need to do, but I just, no matter what, can't get myself motivated to do it. And it's not even a big task, it just ends up seeming like a huge task because I am taking so long to like actually commit myself to doing it. It's just such a frustrating cycle that like I can't seem to break myself out of. I use a clumping mascara because it comes off like perfectly with water, and ever since I used that for the first time, I just cannot get myself to use anything else, to be entirely honest. Like it is my absolute favorite. But what was I even saying before that? I can't remember what I was talking about before that. Oh, just like it's a frustrating cycle where I just can't snap myself out of it, and it's so annoying because I'm like, oh, did I like not get enough sleep or whatever? But I will get enough sleep, and like I don't know, I just don't know why it is that I can't like commit to doing these simple things that seem to be so easy for everyone else, but for me it's like this monumentous task. Very frustrating, but I don't know, like I have goals and it's just hard to motivate myself to work toward them sometimes, and that can be really, really annoying. Like I feel like I'm my own worst enemy in a lot of cases with that, and I'm definitely self-sabotaging like so often. And I have read The Mountain Is You twice now, and I still just can't really seem to break myself out of it. I don't know, it's just really irritating. Whatever. But I am going to eat some cereal before bed, and then I'm gonna come back in here and brush my teeth. But let's go and eat some cereal. I am definitely a nighttime cereal person. It just hits different as a snack at night. I don't know what it is. I hope that maybe this vlog helped you to like realize something that I've been working on teaching myself, which is that it's never too late to start your day. It's never like, a day is never a failure. If you are like taking a day to yourself to just relax, that's probably what you're needing at that time, and that's okay. And that's something like, it's easy for me to say, but I think it's harder for me to actually realize and come to terms with, because I can be pretty hard on myself. And I think we all have the tendency to like give other people more grace than we would maybe give ourselves. But there's nothing wrong with kind of like taking a day and relaxing, and then if you feel like it, then you can get back to things. Like I started filming this video at 6, and I did still get things off of my to-do list. Not everything that I had planned originally, but I still got a bunch off of my to-do list, and that's really awesome. So I am going to sit here and watch some TV before bed. I really need to get back into reading before bed, but honestly, I'm just kind of feeling tired and want to eat my cereal and just watch TV, so that's what I'm gonna do. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it maybe helped you out, motivated you to do something, but like I said, don't feel bad if you don't feel like doing anything. I definitely have been there and will be there again, but I will see you guys in another new video very soon. Bye.